I used the lash. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So it feels like it's been so long, and especially doing a video like this, I feel like I haven't done one in like forever. So I don't even know what to call it, but I guess I'm just gonna call it like my summer favorites since summer just ended, or monthly favorites since it's been months that I've done this one, or I don't know. Let's just go ahead and get started. But before we get started, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on the little notification bell so you know when I upload, and we live happily ever after. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for my first favorite that I'm going to talk about, I have a lot of different kind of favorites on this video. I have skincare, makeup, hair, accessories, all sorts of things. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and start with like my makeup. So one of the things that I've been loving a lot, and it's one of like my main things that I focus on. Saying that, I feel very lucky that I have pretty thick full eyebrows, but there is spots that like, you know, I want to fill in just a little bit, especially on days like this that I'm wearing like super light makeup. I just kind of want my eyebrows to be a level up instead of like just bare and natural. So sometimes I just use like a tinted brow gel, but for today's video I'm using the ColourPop brow pencil. So these are not really new because they've been around, but I've never really gravitated to it just because I usually just use like the pomade, and I got it in the color dark brown. So it's just like a basic. It has, you know, your little spoolie at the end, and then in the other side it has like the pencil. But I don't know if you can tell, it's like super thin and small, which I really like, especially for days that I'm just trying to do like a natural brow. It helps with just getting in those spots that are like very sparse or just very like bare. I could just get in there and just like doo doo doo, and like no big deal. Because this one I'm actually super excited about, because I like wearing makeup, I like wearing lashes, and I feel like a lot of makeup looks need to have lashes just to be more like dramatic. Putting lashes on is honestly such a hassle. It's not like my favorite thing to do, you would say. So I don't have beautiful long thick lashes like other people do, so I try to look for mascaras that will at least keep them up, because I know a lot of them kind of weigh them down and they'll just kind of go like limp, and nobody wants that, right? So I was doing a lot of research, and the L'Oreal, the Lash Paradise, that one was like a favorite for like a really long time. But then it started kind of like not really doing anything for me. So I went back to the carbon black one. I think it's like CoverGirl. I don't have it, but it's like black with like the gold tip or whatever. So that one was doing a pretty good job, but then I was like, you know what? I kind of need something else. And me being the cheap person that I am, I didn't want to spend like 20 something dollars on a mascara just because like to me it just seems like too much, right? This mascara kept coming up, so I saw it, I picked it up, and honestly, I'm mad at myself for not trying it earlier, because I've seen it before, but I was just like, it just never really called my attention. And it's the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. This mascara literally will give you kind of like falsies, but on your own lashes. It's not too thick, it won't clump your lashes. I'm wearing it right now, and I don't know if you can tell, but like, well, to me, I like it, okay? And I feel like it gives my lashes volume, it gives them length, it doesn't weigh them down. I don't have the best lashes, so I'm probably not the best like person to talk about this mascara. If you don't have like the best lashes in the world naturally, I suggest picking this up. They also have like a waterproof mascara if you're into waterproof stuff. I don't personally like waterproof mascaras just because I feel like it's not the same consistency. I just don't like it, okay? So yeah, and I think honestly this I think was like $3, $4 at Ulta. So I highly suggest picking this up if you like wearing just mascara for like an everyday. This is a great mascara for that. All right. Moving right along, I had been trying to look for the lipsticks that Katie had been talking about, the ones that are like, their names are like, I'm happy, I'm confident, I'm lovable, I'm this, I'm that. but I couldn't find them, or they never really had the colors I wanted. I've tried these gold ones before from Milani, and I love them. I love how they smell. I love how they feel. They're not matte, but they're also not like satin. They're like an in-between. They're like an in-between between satin and matte. I don't know. And I feel like this is more of like an everyday lipstick. And this is the color Teddy Bear. So this is what it looks like. It is the color 29. I mean the number 29. So it's just like a regular lipstick. They smell so good. I'm not a big fan of like when items like makeup stuff smell. Like one of the foundations I use has like a super strong scent that like every time I put it on, it just kind of like, ugh, I just don't like it, okay? But I wear it because I like how it looks on my skin, but that's besides the point. I don't know what it smells like, but it's kind of like a fruity floral scent. I'm gonna link everything down below because I feel like I'm just throwing like prices at you and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? It wasn't that price, man. But I'll link it down below. It's no more than $6, okay? Let's just say that. Now, this brush, I think I've talked about this brush before, and I think I used it on my last video, my glowy skin video thing. This is the e.l.f. Buffing Foundation Brush. Now, it's dirty because I've literally been using it every day. That's how much I like it, okay? I use it for pretty much everything. I use it for my foundation. I'll use it for my concealer also. And it's just like, it's small, it's dense. When you're moving it around, it doesn't really like smear. Because I know with some brushes, when you're like buffing in your foundation, it'll leave like streaks. This one, I found that it doesn't do that. And I don't know if it's because it's like so fine or so dense, or I don't know, but I love it. And it also helps to make my foundation look more natural instead of just looking like I just caked on like tons of foundation. With this one, I can actually like buff it down, make sure that it's in my skin, but it's not like caked on. And it's like $3. Katie has talked about it. She also uses it for like her natural makeup routine. That's where I got the idea from. So this next one, it's more of like a skincare, makeup combined thing. So you guys know my obsession with like Marshall's skincare items. Like they have the best things, and well, pretty much Marshalls and TJ Maxx have the same things. So this one's from TJ Maxx, but I've seen it at Marshalls too, so you can find it at any. And it was $7. So this is the Val Jean Labs. This is a makeup setting spray, and it is matte, and it has kaolin, I don't know, and vitamin E. It smells really good. The little mist sprayer, I don't know if you could see. Yeah, you can't see it. I don't know why I did that. But like the sprayer, it's very fine. It's not like the e.l.f. products that when you spray, it's like big ass like drops on your face. This actually goes very like all over. It doesn't feel wet. It dries pretty fast. And I've been using it lately for the past month, I believe, to set my makeup at the end. And I find that it does actually make it matte, but not like my Urban Decay one, but this is more of like a natural matte, if that makes any kind of sense. Since we're talking about skincare, this brand I've actually seen a lot of people use for a long time, and it's actually pretty pricey. But again, I found it at Marshall's and it was like $10. But it's the Kate Somerville Clarifying Treatment Toner. I honestly do think that it has been helping my skin clear up. For like the past 2 months, I've been breaking out so bad, like all around like my chin area. I know I haven't been drinking a lot of water, and I know I've been eating like shit, so I know that has a lot to do with it. But this has actually been helping a lot, and I actually like that it's one of those like little push things that you put your cucumber you put your cotton ball on top, and then you just press this down, and like the juices come out through there, and it's like super easy. It doesn't necessarily have a scent, so I don't really care. I haven't noticed a difference on like my pores, but I have noticed a difference on like my oiliness and on my like my breakouts. So if you have breakouts often and you're looking for a new toner and you see this at Marshall's, I suggest get it. So The next two products that I'm going to talk about are actually for hair. So not to like toot my own horn, but I do get a lot of compliments on my hair. It's outgrown a lot. Like you can see all like the blonde is like already at the top, at the bottom. This brand, I wouldn't really consider it like high end, but I also wouldn't consider it like drugstore, just because it is a little, you can find it at like Walmart, Target, Walgreens, all of those, but it is a little bit more pricey than like Garnier and like all the other stuff that you would try. But this is the Shea Moisture Rehydrating Treatment Mask. So it's like this big ass tub, and I'm already pretty much like done with it. I use it almost every time that I wash my hair. It has virgin coconut oil, coconut milk, and Acacia Senegal. I don't know what that is, okay? So Shea Moisture is actually a really good brand. It has no sulfates, no parabens, no phthalates, no something, no propylene. It doesn't have a lot of things, okay? If you want to know what it doesn't have, you can look it up, because honestly I cannot pronounce a lot of those things. But this was probably like $15, and it's lasted me like 3 months. Like, because a little bit, honestly, a little bit of this goes a long way. So like I'll just get like a little quarter size and just put it on like the ends of my hair and let it like sit for maybe like 2-3 minutes, and then rinse it out, and like you're done. I don't know if this is like skincare or what. I know it doesn't look like it, because you know I got these bat wings and I got like rolls and I got this double chin, but I do work out sometimes. But when I do work out, I wear one of those things that you wear like around your belly to make you sweat. I was actually looking up, and it depends on some people, and depends on like the type of like workout that you do, that you won't necessarily like work out certain parts of your body, or like they won't sweat as much. I don't know how to explain it. I do sweat quite a lot when I work out, but this is kind of, okay, so this is the Sweet Sweat Workout Enhancer. It's kind of like jelly. It smells kind of like Vicks in a way. I don't know. But it's a rollout thing. Like you can roll it out, roll it back in, and you'll just rub this. Like I rub this all over my stomach, and like I'll rub it like down here, just so that way whenever I'm working out, like it helps it heat up. So it helps you actually like work those spots more, and it helps them sweat more, and therefore you would lose like more weight in those areas. I don't necessarily know if it's working, because like I said, I work out sometimes. So it's not like I work out every single day that I can actually like see if it's doing like a difference or not. I do like it. I do notice that I do sweat a lot more with that. I recommend it, especially if you don't use one of those like sweat belt things that I'm talking about, because that will help you sweat so much more. Like I've tried it just putting it on, like if I'm going on like a walk or like a hike or something, and I will sweat like sweat on those areas. So I almost forgot to mention, one of my favorites also has been these little lights. I don't know if you can see them. So these are lights that I got from Amazon, and they're like $17. I feel like they give like the room so much like a je ne sais quoi, like it gives it like a mood, especially if like all the lights are off and these are on, and like the little string that they're on is actually really thick, so I mean really thin, so you can actually put them on like your window behind like a sheer curtain or something, and just like set the whole mood up. Or you can like put them against the wall, and just, it's just like a whole vibe. And I like it, okay? I'm here for it. So if you're looking for like little light, I recommend these. Like, ooh, it's like a whole mood, okay? For the last two things that I have, it's like a 2-for-1 kind of deal, because they're both sunglasses. I love sunglasses. I love wearing sunglasses. My sister-in-law makes fun of me because I wear sunglasses a lot, but I like it. And I also feel like they protect your face, especially with like the sun and like hitting your eyes. Like that's what causes wrinkles, okay? And I'm trying to look as young as possible for as long as I can. So these are kind of like dupes for like expensive glasses. Like they look expensive, but they're not expensive. So these are actually from Old Navy, and they were $1.25 because they were on sale, but they have like other colors that are still stock and stuff. I mean, look at them, like, ooh, yes, They are so cute, so trendy. I also have some rose gold ones with like a pink lens that I got like last year from them, from Old Navy. So Old Navy has like super awesome glasses. These are kind of like dupes for the, I want to say Jezebel from Key. And I think Ray-Ban also has some glasses like this. These are a lot smaller than the Jezebel ones from Key. These next ones I'm actually super excited about because, as you may know, Key has some of like the most trendy, beautiful glasses, sunglasses that you can think of. But they are kind of higher end, okay? They're like $65 each pair, so I guess not that much. And Desi and Key did like a whole collab for like the Don't At Me's, and they had white ones, red ones. They just came out with like the black fade ones. So I love how that frame looks on a lot of people, but I'm scared that with like my big ass like torta face, they're not gonna look that great. So I was looking on like Amazon for maybe something, because you know Amazon has like dupes for all sorts of things. So I was looking on there to see if I could find like some glasses that kind of look the same, and I did find some, but like the pictures that people were putting, they looked a lot smaller than the Don't At Me's, and I felt like, okay, if they look small on this like tiny ass girl, they're gonna look fucking tiny on me, and I'm just not about that life. I found these at H&M. It was the last pair they had at the store. I saw them and I was like, huh, they kind of look like the Don't At Me's. I'm gonna try them on. And then I tried them on and I was like, oh my god, love. Like, these say like I'm that bitch, you know? Like, if I'm wearing these, I need to talk to you like this. And they also have like this thing, it's like that plastic, so whenever you actually put them up like this, when you bring them down, they don't get stuck in your hair. Like, what? I feel like that was a super long video. I talked so much, I got distracted a lot, but we're here at the end of the video. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for staying all the way to the end. Don't forget to like this video and show it to somebody if they don't know who I am. I mean, everybody should know who I am, so like you should like totally share this video. Thanks again for staying all the way to the end, and bye.